and it's a wonderful tool. Only problem would be that it is paid for. The free version does not provide much help. Semantic Scholar again is a research paper search tool. Consensus we will be discussing today. It is a search engine that uses AI to find insights in research. So I'll be demonstrating this tool Consensus in detail today, and the advantage here is that Consensus is a very good substitute for GenAI. So GenAI, I told you, is paid for and the free version is not very useful. But in Consensus, you can write content, generate content using a copilot and free of cost. Perplexity AI, again an overall research tool. It is also a very good tool. Ryan AI has again another research tool, overall research tool. The advantage here is that it has inclusion and exclusion features. That suppose I am searching for research papers on a particular topic, right? So I want to include certain criteria and I want to exclude certain criteria. So if I just put in search criteria like simultaneously check several research papers, and it is amongst the extraction and summarizing tools, my personal advice is that Elicit is the best. WordTune again summarizing data. Humata, you can ask questions, although in most of these tools you can ask questions. Paper Digest, again reading, summarizing. SciSpace, again another tool we'll be discussing today, and I'll demonstrate how to use it. A very interesting tool. Chat PDF, again for analyzing research papers or files or books which are available in PDF format. Now Chat PDF again has one disadvantage as compared to Elicit and SciSpace, that is you cannot analyze multiple papers at the same time. So as compared to Chat PDF, I would suggest SciSpace and Elicit. TinyWow, again it's a wonderful tool which again I'll show it to you today. This is a very comprehensive tool. Comprehensive in the sense that it not only generates content, it helps in generating images, videos, audio, everything. It's a very interesting tool, and the image which I showed you, which was on my first slide, was generated by TinyWow. So if you try to generate an image in through ChatGPT, again it's not very useful because you'll have to use the paid version of ChatGPT 4 for generating images. But this TinyWow is a free tool again, and even with the free version you can generate images. Now tools for paraphrasing. Quillbot today has become the world standard for paraphrasing tools. Most popularly used tool is Quillbot. Spinbot, again paraphrasing, but problem with Spinbot is that quite often you will realize that the meaning of the sentence has changed, and if you try to use certain jargon, it is not able to get the right meaning. Suppose I write budget, or if I use the word say we have a profit and loss account, so it will say financial statement instead of using the word budget or profit and loss account or balance sheet. Even the word balance sheet it will change. GPT-1, again another paraphrasing tool. Trinka checks grammar. Black AI is a plagiarism checker. Keyword commonly used Litmaps, creately.com, and another one of my favorite was which I showed in the beginning, that is Research Rabbit. So Research Rabbit is a wonderful tool, and these are some of the others. Now there are certain full-featured software tools for conducting systematic review. EPPI Reviewer 4 is the best. Particularly it is made for systematic literature review, SLRs. So you can write an entire SLR using EPPI Reviewer. Only problem is that it is available free for 1 month. There is a trial period of 1 month. After that it is paid for, and they charge something like £10 per month. Covidence again supports screening and data extraction. It is also paid. The problem with all these full-featured software tools is that they are paid. Distiller SR is web-based software that primarily focuses on screening and data extraction, again paid for. System for Unified Management, Sumari, again it's a comprehensive review management system that works with several modules that together support review of qualitative, quantitative, economic, textual evidence. Again it is paid. Riot QCRI, this is a good tool. It's a 100% free web application to help systematic review authors perform their job in a quick and easy, enjoyable fashion. But again, all the features are not available in the free version. So if you want detailed analysis, you will have to use the paid version. But it has that advantage. Ryan has the feature, you can use exclusion and inclusion criteria. So if you are writing a systematic literature review, you search for research papers on the topic, you get hundreds of research papers. Now I cannot possibly take hundreds of research papers, so I need to have an inclusion-exclusion criteria. That is the advantage of Ryan AI. Now SysRev is a platform for collaborative extraction of data from academic articles, abstracts, PDF and other entities. This is a very good software, SysRev. So again, SysRev is used for systematic literature review, and the advantage of SysRev is that you can use it as a collaborative tool. So if you remember in the first session taken by Dr. Shalini Agrawal, she said that if you are writing a literature review, so ideally you should form a group of at least 3 people or 4 people. So when you form a group of 3 to 4 people, you are collaborating, and for the purpose of collaboration you need a common platform. So this SysRev has that advantage that group of 3 or 4 people can join SysRev and you can all collaborate on a single research paper. So that is the advantage of SysRev. It's a very good software. Now these are the basic contents of research report, and we will see what tools we can use at which of these stages. So in a research paper we first write abstract, then introduction, then literature review. Now this literature review part is where maximum application of AI is taking place. Right? You have to first download 500 to 600 research papers. How do you read, analyze, summarize those papers? You have to include some, exclude some. So this literature review, whether you are using it for writing your research paper or you are using it for literature review, for your PhD, for research review or research paper or for a SLR, literature review is common in all these exercises. So this is where maximum use of AI tools will take place. But again, one word of caution is that you should not use ChatGPT for literature review. Please remember, you should not use ChatGPT for literature review. For all the other functions you can use ChatGPT, but not for literature review. The reason being that ChatGPT has a database which has been updated only till 2021. So you will not get recent research papers. And if you are writing a research paper today, you need recent research papers. Second is that in literature review, if you try to find them through ChatGPT, it will sometimes give you false results. It will create, if you ask ChatGPT to come up with recent research papers on a particular topic, and its database does not have recent research papers, only 2021 backwards, right? So what ChatGPT does is that it creates research papers which do not actually exist. So if you want the ask it to provide recent research papers, it will create whatever it doesn't have. For example, when you ask a student a question, or you go appear for an interview and you ask a question, the answer to which is not known to you. So what do? You create an answer. So that is what ChatGPT also does. Similarly, research gap again is based on your literature review. And I'll show you. Now see, traditionally how did you carry out literature review and how did you find the research gap? This is the starting point for research. So, in order to find the research gap, you would have to read hundreds of research papers, analyze those research papers. Here you can, with the help of AI tools, you can do this within seconds. Imagine suppose you are analyzing 50 research papers to find the research gap. This will do it in seconds. Need for the study,